Hey vlog, so I'm making this strawberry shortcake cheesecake thing, and recipes, guys. You gotta be clear about things. In the recipe it says make sure you soften your cream cheese. You can either do that by leaving it out, which I didn't do, or you can just microwave it for like 30 seconds and it'll be totally fine. You just cut it up in 30 seconds and it's good to go. I don't know if our microwave is just incapable or if I'm like reading it wrong. To me, when they say soften your cream cheese, they should probably just say make it fluid. I don't really know what I'm doing wrong, but this is not what it's supposed to look like. And I followed the directions, guys. It's all gross and chunky looking. I'm sure it'll still taste fine, but the warning in the thing is like, make sure you soften it because you don't want chunky cheesecake. What am I doing wrong? Other than not leaving it out for an hour in the first place, which I should have done. But like, what? Okay, so I whipped it a bunch more and it's a little less awful, but it's still not very smooth, so we're just gonna have to deal with that. Tastes good though. Oh hey, did you know I have superhuman strength? I squoze this orange. That's right, squoze. I don't know why it broke like that, but that's a thing that happened. Superhuman strength, guys. Look how super cute they are.
Strawberry shortcake?
Super cute.
I was gonna say like the television show, but that's really dating myself. And there's no spoons.
Oh, baby. I'm sure there's spoons in the dishwasher. It's been going the whole time. They'll be clean and everything. I'm so excited, guys. These are gonna be so tasty and they're so super cute.
Here's a really hot spoon for you.
No, I don't want a hot spoon. I want a cold spoon for my cold
water.
My cold tasty treat.
Just.
I can like link the recipe or something in the description so you guys can check it out because it's delicious. Guys, the amount of emotions that go through your head when you watch friggin' Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince is like unhealthy. It's insane. It goes from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows, and the most ridiculous scenes where you're laughing out loud to the scenes where you're basically crying your eyes out. Corrado.
I'm just thinking they should pick one or two of those and not 5.
What do you mean, not 5?
It's like Breaking Bad. It's just like heart crushing the whole time. With like the tiniest little snippets of humor just kind of interspersed. You know, it doesn't need to be.
That's basically what this is. It's just freaking soul-crushing everything, but with some ridiculous humor, like freaking Harry Potter and his pincers during the Felix Felicis bit. What do you mean? What are you shaking your head for?
Is that the Pokemon?
Oh my gosh. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what pincers
You've seen this movie.
Other than Pokemon.
It's the part where he's talking, he took the Felix Felicis potion, so he's all like lucky and stuff. And he's trying to figure out a specific thing, and I won't spoil it, but he goes to Hagrid's cottage thing, and Hagrid's out there with Aragog, and Aragog is a big spider and it's dead, and they make a comment about how spiders are really misunderstood creatures because they're so hairy or something. And then Harry goes, and the pincers with 2 hands. So calling them the pincers. And it's so funny. And then directly after things happen that are not so funny. But you know. Harry Potter. Guys, the weather today has been ridiculous. I don't know if it's cold or if it's warm, and I've taken my sweater on and off like 8 times.
You don't
I'm currently
know if it's warm
channeling
or cold. You can't go outside.
Carlton Banks is happening right now. I have been outside and figured it out. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you have the basic level of intelligence.
Thanks. But every time I go outside, it's a different temperature.
So you wear the sweater like a cape. And then
Carlton Banks.
Does that help?
This is how Carlton Banks wears his clothes.
Yes, it is.
This is like the tennis player.
Yes.
Carlton Banks, fancy 90s. Wear your sweater like this.
It just looks like you're a kid wearing a Superman cape.
I'm a superhero! That works for me. But seriously though, I've probably taken my sweater on and off like 20 times today. And I blame you.
That's like more than once an hour.
Wow, math. Good job.
Hello.
That's attractive.
Hey, how are you doing?
That's what you sound like right now.
Uh-huh.
How's your teeth doing? Are they gonna be clean?
I sure hope so.
I hope so too. It's a fancy toothbrush you got there.
It worked very well.
It's so confusing. Every time it like stops for like the tiniest little space in time, and that means you have to go to the second spot in your mouth. And then it stops again, you gotta go to the third. And there's like 4 quadrants. It tells you when to move.
Very convenient. I like it, because then I know how long I need to do right on, see?
You're so ridiculous. Carlo's gonna finish brushing his teeth, and then we're gonna go to bed. So I hope you had a wonderful day. We'll see you all tomorrow, and good night.
Vlog, I've made a terrible mistake. First of all, hi. I went camping for the weekend with some friends, which was a bad idea because even though every weekend this summer has been beautiful, it just selected to be terrible this weekend, and I spent most of Sunday under a tarp. That's okay because I had a good time. Anyway, so when I was there on the final night, we were all huddled under the tarp, and we started telling stories, like in proper storytelling format, where one person tells a story and everybody else shuts up and listens to them, and it was really cool. So people told like folk stories, and people told like crazy backpacking experiences and stuff. And then as the night wore on, we started telling ghost stories and like really creepy stuff that's happened to us, which I always find really fun because I love a good ghost story. I did not realize how many of my friends have had very bizarre and terrifying experiences. But somebody brought up No Sleep, which is a subreddit on Reddit, and also a podcast. And they suggested to a couple people who had really creepy personal stories, like, you should submit that to No Sleep. So when I came home, I checked out No Sleep at 12 o'clock, as you do. And it's a very specific subreddit. The stories can be true or false, but you have to keep a suspension of disbelief the whole time. Like, every story has to be treated like it's true. So you could be like a horror author and submit a story, or you could be someone who, like, something weird just happened to them and they're like, hey, does anybody know anything about this? And then both have to be treated like they are true. And that's fine. But then I started reading these posts and I just kept reading and reading, and now it's 3 a.m. And guess what? I can't sleep. Yay! Literally, I don't even want to leave this room to put the camera on Saskia's desk so that she can edit in the morning. I just kind of want to, like, put you guys outside my door with a little note or something, because it's dark and scary outside, and I've just been reading scary stories all night. I don't want to go out there. I'm not about that. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go out there with you guys, and you can just record the whole thing, and if I get attacked, then at least we'll have the footage, okay? Me, a grown woman, taking my friends with me so that I can go walk through a dark hallway that's all of 20 feet. Okay. That's fine. Somebody left a light on. Okay, good. Okay. Alright, so here's the desk. What was that? Oh, nothing. Okay. Ha ha ha. Funny joke, guys. Alright. So, see you tomorrow, I guess. Just put that there. right, good hanging out with you guys. See you later.
Give me daily vlogs, I want them in my subscription box. I wonder who might drop by, even though sometimes it's Canada outside. So don't go away, we're here every day. It's not ApprenticeEh, it's ApprenticeEh.